you. Hello, 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 my wonderful, lovely chat. Oh, hi. Impromptu stream. Just really flippin' fancied it when I got in, like. We're doing a bit of PowerWash Simulator, innit? How are we all doing today? Who is in the chat? We have Dark Ark. Lovely to see you here. Got work in half an hour. We'll be here for 90 minutes. Well, let's make them a good hour and a half. Jeppo's here. Hello, the power washing. Homer is here. Thank you so much for the 17 months resub, buddy. Really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Who else do we have in here? Who else? We have Simon. Always lovely to see you, man. How are you all doing today, guys? Hope you're having a lovely Sunday evening. It's been a gorgeous, glorious flipping day here, I must say. Good company, good times. It's been beautiful. Wonderful stuff. Does he have Broken Out in Love as a thing? I think he does. I wouldn't want to say for sure. I can't remember, but I'm fairly confident he has that. The Elite Bray has that as its theme. Anime LT is back. Anime LT never left. This is my Gary's 2 self-insert. It's my OCLP Danger Fall. Omos versus Micro Man for WrestleMania. Hey, it's probably going to happen. Let's be real. Hey, Rebel, how the devil are you doing today? What's up? How's your day? The gays have been great, but the day's been lovely also. Just been a bloody flipping wonderful time today, I gotta say. Went to a lovely tea party earlier, so I did. It was very nice. Modern Carly versus Hornswoggle. It kind of feels like it, right? The pup. Oh my god, yeah, Finn's puppet. That was a bit of silliness. Alrighty, we are gonna carry on cleaning the park, because we got pretty far with this the other day, and then I had to wrap up. Well, look at this. We got the majority of it done. Look. Forget adults also throw tea parties. It wasn't an imaginary one. It was a for real one. So here we go. The park's looking lovely. The flooring's all done. It's just this thing that we have left to do. Oh boy, oh boy. We do have a ladder over here, and we have a step stool. So we may need to make use of those. For now, let's crack on with the ground bit, I guess. So yeah, we'll just have another lovely little chat as we clean some gunk, I guess. So satisfying. Micro Royal Rumble coming soon. Hey, do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't actually watched the show myself. Was the AAA show good? I know I have seen like the silly moments and what have you, but was it a good show overall? I've heard some of the matches were really, really good. I've heard some were very poor. What about this game so bad? Oh man, it does things to my brain, I gotta tell you. Which one's my crouch button again? I've forgotten how to crouch. Help. Oh god. I've lost the ability to crouch. There we go. Throw your opponent over the second row. I mean, I guess, right? It just, like, there's something about this that just feels very good in your brain to do, you know? I think it's just that thing of, like, you can see you have made progress, so it's instant gratification. And that's nice. We all like a bit of instant gratification, don't we? Because it's instantly gratifying. That's the secret sauce. The Midget Royal Rumble from the Carly Hornswoggle feud. I forgot about that. I know WWE tried to do the minis division, didn't they? It was ill-conceived. I'm Websy. Hello, hello, hello. How are you today? This is the peak content I'm here for. It is a peak fucking game, let's be real, lads. I'm very well today. How are you doing? You having a good one? Oh, this is a funky angle I'm at here. I don't know about this. how has everyone's weekend been? I went to see a film yesterday that I thought was going to be very, very scary, and it was kind of okay. It was unnerving, unsettling, but scary. I was not too scared. Did have to look away at one point, though. But that's what happens when you use, like, a big electric knife as a bone saw. Well, a skin saw. You know, cutting through skin with it. What movie? Together, it's called. Dave Franco and his wife play a husband and wife duo. So, unsurprisingly, good chemistry between the leads. And a weird old thing happens to them. And they start getting quite literally stuck together. And it's very, very surreal. I was expecting it to be super scary and unpleasant and make me feel very sad. But it was kind of okay. Like I said, kind of unnerving rather than outright frightening. Because I'm not really a horror guy. So I was expecting to be deeply upset by the whole experience, but no, it was fine. Probably not going to be top of my DVD list. You know, don't see me giving it a rewatch anytime soon, but, you know, that's because I'm a little scaredy baby. Goodness, this is grimy. Such a good game, bought it on every platform possible, just to not be done playing it. Can't wait for the sequel. I'm so looking forward to, if you'll forgive me, rinsing this game. Because there's a lot of content, and it's going to take multiple streams, I think. I did have a little sneakity peekity at the last level. That's probably going to take us like 4 hours for that one alone, at least. And all the DLC looks so fun as well. Like, I don't know anything about 40k, really. But, like, that looks cool. Obviously, there's the SpongeBob stuff, there's the Wallace and Gromit stuff, which, as a British person, it is a legal requirement that I enjoy. Not that I need the law to tell me to enjoy Wallace and Gromit. I can do that all by myself. Thank you very much. Dave Franco's wife makes the latest seasons of Community watchable. She was very good. I liked her. I couldn't shake the feeling that she reminded me of someone. Esteemed DLC. Have you not seen the DLC for it? Oh my god. Yeah, dude. It's crazy. In fact, can I pull it up in the pause menu? Is this going to be the in-game shop? Yes, it is. Where are we? I guess it's on the specials, right? Oh, here we go. Yeah, we got loads. We've got a Tomb Raider one. So we've got Croft Manor, it looks like. We've got Midgar from Final Fantasy. We got SpongeBob. We got Back to the Future. We got Warhammer 40k. We've got Alice's Adventures. We've got Shrek. We've got Wallace and Gromit. And we have seasonal specials. So this kind of fucking rules. Hey, Dara, how are you doing today? Time to get cleaned up? Hell yeah. We are getting on business and making this park sanitary for the children. She was also very hot, despite them trying to cast her as the weird one. I can see her having a bit of a line in weird. I can see how she'd be good at that. Oh, that was nice. A little combo there. I don't know, I feel like she kind of reminds... I think, now that I think about it, it might be like the main one out of Working Mums that she reminds me of a bit. Don't know if you guys have seen that. Very funny little sitcom. Aura Smith and Jenny Pebbles. Is this the extraordinary Dr. PowerWash? We got your details from Cal. We've got a dirty old house who need us from TLC. Dirty old house. I don't know why I did that creepy voice. Park Warden. I still wonder why they use this fancy pants shock-absorbing rubber compound for the playground flooring and not good old-fashioned creosote. Jesus, dude. This game is actually peak. Hell yeah, it is. I'll replay this game for the 4.5 billionth time. Can't say no to peak. You really can't. It's irresistible peak. You know how it goes. Doing well, just chilling. Good. Glad to hear it, bud. We love a nice chill Sunday evening, don't we? God knows I do. Unironically, one of my favourite games of all time. Big recommend if you haven't tried it. Yeah, like, I mean, this is like level like 3 or 4. And I've never felt so addicted to cleaning things in my life. Feels nice. How does Shrek work? Isn't his whole gimmick being dirty? I think his swamp is the last stage. I don't know how you go about cleaning up the swamp. I'm pretty sure like Dulox's in there somewhere. I can't remember what the other one is. I did look the other day and I've forgotten already. Don't know what it is. Oh, Working Mums. It's a Canadian sitcom. It's on Netflix. It's very, very funny. Just introduced to that one by Darby. Good old show. There we go. That roof's looking pretty respectable. Ooh, a little bit over here we've missed. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. My God. Half the DLC is free. Don't you just love when games do that, though? Half the people I talk to about it don't even make it past the backyard because of how long it takes. But it's so satisfying. How could you get to the backyard and not want to do more? That's like stage 1 after you've done the little mini bits. Like, am I a freak? I'm on the power washing porn subreddit, and oh, it's satisfying. They freaking love this game on there. This is their game. Cole should be making the swamp dirty to start spraying muck out of the end of the hose. Looks it up, said Maureen Ponderosa from Always Sunny. There we go. What do the stars mean? That's pretty much like how far through the job I've gotten. So I could sort of like claim the money now and go do something else, like go to a different level. But if you get 5 stars, then you will get more money to spend on other things. We haven't actually used the in-game shop yet. I did see a thing that was like, yeah, the soap is pointless. Buy one of each of them because there's an achievement, but other than that, you will not need the soap. But like the nozzles, yeah, you pretty much gotta get those at some point. So, but with my next paycheck, hell yeah, dude. Oh, that's gonna be a little thin to get that. Oh no, yellow was the answer there, I think. That's going to be absolutely fruitless, yeah. If I played this, I'd stop every job with 69% completion. Apparently there is also an achievement for getting, like, a bunch of stuff to 99% completion and not getting a single item completed. I sense we're going to need the ladders for these. Bars of the chimp. Soap's definitely pointless. Supposedly the whole mechanic's totally reworked into... Oh, that's good. Climb the ladder. Climb the ladder, kid. Make yourself famous. Climb the ladder, kid. Make the shit clean. Spicy Pickle, hello. How are you doing today? The man who invented throat lozenges died last week. There was no coffin at the funeral. Oh my god. I have missed you a lot, Spicy Pickle. That's a good one. Reminds me when the guy that invented the Hokey Cokey died, or the Hokey Pokey as you Americans call it. A lot of trouble at his funeral. I mean, first they put his left leg in, and well, the trouble started from there. What he plays give my completionist mindset feeling. Dude, that is the thing, right? It's like... It makes satisfying dings when you make a thing go shiny and clean. You got a big old checklist of stuff to do. It's just good for the brain. Can I... What's the flipping button I need to press here? Do not pick up the ladder while I'm up here. That would be a really very bad idea. Is it L3? No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's hokey pokey for you guys and hokey cokey for us. It's very odd, isn't it? The traditional dance that we all know, of course. Knees bent, arms stretched, rah rah rah, and all that. Does it qualify as a traditional song, I wonder? Now we're getting into the meat of the matter, aren't we? Ah. Where do you learn to fall off a 20-foot ladder? That's what I want to know. It's just a very relaxing game. I honestly, like, I'm loving streaming it as well, because it means I just get to have a nice chat with you guys. And I do love chatting to you all very, very much. Let's see. Sorry, I just got to very quickly send this message here. Part of me, though, when I play this game, I'm like, I want to get a power washer. I want to wash things. I'm like, no, I don't. Not in the real world. Cleaning is not my forte in the real world, I will say. Play on a controller or keyboard and mouse? Playing with the PS5 controller. Which is a very nice controller, we must agree. Thing of beauty it is. That's the point, isn't it? Now we have the Switch 2, we can have mouse controls on a home console. That's crazy. PS2 controller sucks, didn't realise how bad it was till I bought one. It's weird, because at the time, nobody noticed. We all thought it was good. Like, for me, my history of opinions of the PS controller has been PS1, oh, this is fine. Dual, like the Rumble one, oh yeah, no, this is really good. PS2, this is better than the original, they're basically the same. PS3, yes, this feels like a good weight, but it's pretty much the same controller. PS4, oh, they've perfected it now. PS5, oh no, I was wrong, this is the perfect one. There you go, that's my opinions of Sony console controllers in a nutshell. PS5 controller is, like, so friggin' comfy. It's the perfect weight. It's lovely. Good takes, thank you, thank you. we have a power wash, I still prefer this, way more satisfying than the dirt isn't being thrown in your face. Yeah, when your shoes and socks aren't getting completely friggin' soaked. You get in and, like, just smell of brown. I'm not being very consistent here. I keep switching between things. Oh, there we are. That was the one I wanted earlier when I was on top of the thing. Plus my house doesn't ding when it's fully clean, so I don't trust it's done. Yeah, that's it. You're just going to be paranoid forever now. Where's the satisfying ding, damn it? Oh. There. There. Sometimes it's just good to have a noise that makes you feel nice when you do a thing. That's got to be the ladder done, right? I can't freaking aim it now. Oh no, there's more gunk here. There we are, lovely. Gosh, what a wonderful improvement. You have to get every nook and cranny. Yeah, you've got to... There we go. You've really got to work for it. I mean, like, fortunately, there is a margin. The game's not, like, completely unforgiving. You don't have to get, like, the last pixel. No, that ain't gonna work. Let's get closer. But yeah, you gotta get down on the old hands and knees there. Hey! We love a clean monkey bar. That's where the clean monkeys go to have a drink. Like, this is half of the fun of, like, watching actual pressure washer videos. It's like, that was yellow? You know? Would you ever watch those videos that show off, like, with people like, I've got a really dirty rug here that I've found. Let's clean it. And they use like 10 kajillion tons of soap. And it comes out a totally different colour than what you'd expect at the end. Very satisfying in the brain. Gonna love this game. It's one of my pet peeves when a game wants you to do something, they only let you do 80%. They're like, yep, you're done. You visibly see the stuff just disappear. There's a lot of it. It will take care of, like I said, the last little pixels and stuff, because obviously, like, you could potentially miss them forever otherwise. But yeah, you got to do the majority of the work here. It rewards you for putting in the effort. Just feels nice. But like, the other cool thing is, if I can press the right button, if you tap the right key, all the bits that still have dirt on them glow in orange. So obviously, like, over there, that's no use, because clearly the whole thing's dirty. But like, here, these little specks here, if you missed them, it's good for spotting the bits that you might not have seen. When you get down to the end of each level, it'll give you like a little checklist of stuff you've missed. So it's handy to have that option there, so you can really kind of like get the precision bits of dirt, like oh, here we are. Yeah, like that tiny little bit on the end there. No way you would be guaranteed to notice that. God, what do I do now? Oh God, oh Lord. There we go. Oh, this is not safe at all. Much as I love this game, can't wait for more of it. It's getting shown off at Gamecom this week. Nice! Wednesday, so I'm hoping for a release date. I will likely eat my pillow if it gets shadow dropped. You know what's going to happen now you've said that, don't you? Precisely that. Game sounds genuinely perfect. It's it satisfies the chimpanzee part of the brain. Do you know what I mean? And there's no rush. There's no boss fights. You do your own time. There's no health. You can fall off things. There's no fall damage. The game doesn't pressure you. If you decide you're getting sick and tired of doing a level, you can back out and pick a different one. So lovely. Just a good, cozy game. A casual bit of fun. And we love that. Don't give me hope. Want it to happen so bad. And also not going to be surprised if they say you get it in November. Well, November's not too far off, he said, terrifyingly, as we hurtle towards the back end of the year. So I suppose the chimpanzee part of the brain just got here to assume we're talking about bananas. Yeah, look, like, you know, like this yellow roof. That's banana colours. Hello, Rebuka. How are you doing today? You all good, man? The game doesn't pressure you, only the water. Gotta go to my JOB. Alright, man, you have a super day. I will catch you again. Thank you for dropping by, buddy. Hope you enjoyed. See you soon. Now we got to... Oh god, this is so dangerous. But it's okay, because I can't fall and break my legs. Because it's not real. Lungs are kicking my butt, apart from they're doing okay. Hope you're well. I'm very well, thank you. I've had a very, very nice weekend. I must say. I'm sorry to hear that your lungs are kicking your butt. I would say when they're kicking your butt, kick them back, but they're your lungs, so please don't do that. You would get hurt, and I don't want you to get hurt because I like you. Oh my god, look at all this crap. I wonder what a boss in this game would look like. An old person that's displeased with every way you power wash. Maybe it'd be like the eel in Super Mario Sunshine that's got like dirty teeth and you have to wash the teeth. Sounds like a challenge. I will attempt to kick my lungs. That sounds like a quick way to get a leg injury, honestly. Oof, ah, bloody Nora! Scared the piss out of me. Good lord. Thanks for that, Homer. Fucking hell. Hate that my lungs are damaging me when they know full well I can't do anything to them. Now I know how teachers felt when human rights laws applied to children. Holy shit. The Rain, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. We're cleaning a roof. It's yellow. It's mucky. But not for long. The problem is now I've got to get all the little underside bits. Ideally without falling off. That would be cool. Okay. And now I'm probably going to have to jump off here, aren't I? Whew! Oh god, no, that's way too far down. Ladder. Ladder? Ladder. Ladder! Yeah, lovely. Whoop! There we go, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Kill blimey. Get clean, you slag. Sorry, I don't know what came over me there. You filthy slag. Sorry. Can't help myself. Scrabble! How you doing today, buddy? Your inner EastEnder is breaking free. Get down those stairs, Pate! Why do I default to Frank Butcher? Am I right? Good. Glad to hear it, man. How has your weekend been? Any more on this side? Oh no, that looks pretty well done there. Lovely. Gosh, I'm good. We will have to do the same around here, though. Kadoink. We be spraying crazy style. How are you? I'm very well, thank you so much. It's been a packed all weekend. Work yesterday, it was fine. Went to the cinema in the evening. Went to a lovely tea party this afternoon. And then, yeah, just hung out, and now here I am. Rock you like a hurricane, as the song goes. Any more grime? Well, you see, went to see Together, which is a real unsettling sort of film. I thought it was going to be fully scary, but it was just like, oh, I sure hope that doesn't happen to me. It can't, it's physically impossible. But if it did, I would be scared and sad. Because I'm a scaredy little baby. I would like to thank you. I'm an ADHD head thanks to this stream. Got a game on, got a secondary idle thing going on, watching the stream at the same time, talking about fun. Hell yeah. We love the ADHDs, being one myself. Apparently. It turns out I'm of the ADHD. Oh, no wonder it wasn't going down. There's a whole wall panel I've not done. Wait, hang on. Oh no. But yeah, maybe that's why I like this game. It's an ADHD game. Neurodivergent positive gaming. ADHD's nuts, for God's sake. You're right, though. You are right to say it. Oh, I see where I've gone wrong here. I've not done that. Ah, there we go. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. That's the stuff. They call me Mr. Spray. Oh, I'm going to have to do the inside as well, aren't I? Of course, logically, because the roof is a roof on the interior as well as the exterior. Would 1000% subscribe to a PowerWash Sim podcast where people shoot the shit while playing this game? It really is, like, in terms of streaming, it's a perfect chatty game. Because you can just have a lovely old time playing at your own pace and just having a nice, lovely time with your gorgeous chat, who you love very much. That's you guys. You're the best. Okay, let me think about this logically. Wow. Let's not think about it logically then. Can I go up here? By Jove, I surely can. Oh, here we go. God, that's dirty. Bloody hell. Playing Disney Dream Life. What is occurring down in the valley today, Scribble? Did I see they're adding Inside Out? I showed Victoria the picture of Patch that you shared in your server, and she was like, oh my god! Because we do love some Dalmatians. Occupies part of your brain where you second guess your thoughts, you're able to speak freely. Do you know what? I think you're right. That's probably it. If Barry Scott was dropped into a fantasy world, would the story end with him beating a dragon named Limescale? Limescale, who would be a green dragon? Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. That dragon would be a challenge, but not for incredible new Seal It Bang. Working on recipes, nice. Joy and Sadness coming next, and a retro road trip stop up. Interesting. I haven't been on Dream Life Valley in so long. I need to sort myself out. Barry uses the bang spell, and the dragon is gone. That's his equivalent of Fusro Da. See, I know nerdy shit from games. I'm that guy. The Sith Fairy Godmother. Yes! And the little, like, the greaser baby from the fairy advert. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've just realised why he was a greaser, because it was just a fairy degreaser. Fucking hell. I'm the stupidest man who ever lived. God, I'm dumb. Yeah, sorry, we're just banging on about British adverts here. Almost like, what the fuck are these people on about? What are you talking about, the fairy baby? Limescale, rust, ground in dirt. These stains are a challenge, but not for a baby dressed in leathers. It's tough on stains, you slags. That's not how they talk in EastEnders. Ding! Purslane and Vanish, where are your mascots? Right? Ding! I can confirm words are currently being said. If you see a fairy baby when you're on acid, more power to you, granted, yes. Oh my god. Sorry, I do apologise, chat. I'm being terribly unprofessional sending messages, but they are very important messages to send. Anyway, let's you catch a breather from all this exciting water-busting action is what it does. Because busting makes me feel good. Who's the US equivalent of any of these? Mr. Clean? Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute. Mr. Clean will clean your whole house and everything that's in it. Oop, didn't mean to do that one. Can he clean a kitchen sink? Faster than a wink. How about a window sash? Faster than a flash. What about a diamond ring? Mr. Clean cleans anything. Or what about a dirty mirror? He'll make it bright and clearer. Barbarian Mr. Muscle needs to show up and wreck stuff. It's typing something so I was half-listening, can't multitask. I'm imagining cleaning products advertised by EastEnders like Crap Mitchell as voice of Walmart. Alright, Mom. I'm back. Peggy Mitchell cleaning the limescale out of her bath. Get out my tub! Mr. Clean's also bald. Do with that what you will. Well, he's got the shiny head. I think it goes well, you know. Shines your homes up, shines his head up. Mr. Clean, of course, one of the all-time greats in No DQCAW. One day, chat, we'll do a watch-along of some of that shit. Oh my god. You want to see me nerd out. Jealous of your cereal mascots? We only got a few over here. Yeah, like most of them are American ones as well. Tony the Tiger, what a lad. Ding. I would never trust a bald man in a muscle shirt who comes to my house when my wife is alone. There are like definitely some mascots that they have on cereal that we don't have. Like, to be fair, there's a lot of cereal that we don't have as well. I'm actually in charge of creating the cereal mascot cinematic universe. Fuck yes. Tony, Snap, Crackle, Pop, Coco Monkey. He's a lad. Who else do we have? We used to have Captain Rick. We don't have our icicles anymore, and I'm very sad about that. I'll simply have to pour a bowl of sugar onto my Crispies instead. Sugar Puff Monster. US they have yeah, Toucan Sam, right? Am I imagining that? Is that his name? Oh, we are like a third of the way through this flipping tower. Oh, it's so satisfying. Look how clean it is, though. Ugh. Be clean. Physician, clean thyself. Never called Sunny, but there it's Cocoa Puffs. That's ringing a bell, yeah. You familiar with Count Chocula and his spooky mascot friends? Yeah, we don't have any of that brand over here, but yeah, like through sort of cultural osmosis, I think like we know who they are. So there's Chocula, there's Booberry, Frankenberry. Marvin Berry, Chuck Berry. Look how brown and dreary this is. Yeah. Tony the Tiger, Toucan Sam, Lucky, Snap Crackle Pop, Buzz. Oh, the Cheerios Bee. Yeah, we have him. I didn't realise he had a name, though. So that's good to know. That's an appropriate name for a bee, let's be honest. The wolf thing on Cookie Crisp. Cookie Crisp. Yep. The pieces of cereal from Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Captain Crunch. Yep. We don't have that, but yes, very valid. Obviously, quite famous mascot. You have a rabbit who tweaks off fruit flavored cereal. Hey Boo, it's your cousin Frank. You know that cereal I've been looking for? Well, taste this. That ought to have been an advert for it, surely. The Tricks guy. Oh, that silly rabbit. We have Quickie Rabbit on the Nesquik cereal. Oh, we did? I assume he's still on the box. Presumably someone at some point told them that Quickie means something quite cheeky, actually. Cheerios be my beloved. Cheery corn, cheery oats, cheery rice and wheat. Cheery 4-grain cereal. Cheerio, so good to eat. There you go. Not sponsored. This is very unsafe, kids. Do not do this at home. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Lucky the Leprechaun. Oh, as in Lucky Charms. Yes, which they are always after. You can get Lucky Charms over here, but it's usually in like the myriad American sweet shops that launder money, those we were discussing the other day. Can't forget the Prospector and Mule from Golden Nuggets. Yeah. Those inspiring characters who we all love. Those breakfast freaks. Oh, that does not want to come off. Nope. 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 They're my fave. I guess the babies from Flintstones can count their own Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles. Are they still a thing? Are they still on? Well, I guess they are, aren't they? Because John Cena's been on the box for the Fruity Pebbles. It's about to like money laundering, couldn't remember how to spell it. Oh, London high streets, you big sillies. Kading. FMW had an exploding anus match. What? In the early 2000s, Applejacks had a Rastafarian cinnamon stick mascot. I imagine that was eventually considered ill-advised, right? Cambridge and Norwich also. Remember when John Cena said Fruity Pebbles were a 5-knuckle shuffle to the face on a kid? That's... I mean... I know that's his move, but surely somebody must have... Does he not know what it means? He must know what it means. That's crazy. John, that's naughty. You shouldn't say that. You'll be in trouble. Ding. What have I missed there? Oh, there's a little black smudge there. You win by putting a firework in your opponent's ass and lighting it. What in the... well, to be fair, FMW, not normal. not regular. They were nuts. And that was the appeal, let's be honest here. That Sushi Onita woke up one day and decided he would make his money by blowing himself the fuck up for the rest of his life. God, what a legend. An unbelievable legend. Cinnamon has since been tamed. Oh, I've done a poll. Nice, okay. Cena does the exact dent. That makes... Yeah, that tracks. I mean, hilarious that he wouldn't tell them, of course. Because, let's be honest, in that position, don't think I would either. I'd just be like, yeah, of course I'll say that. Yes, mate, absolutely. It is weird they never renamed it, isn't it? They renamed the FU. They didn't rename the Five Knuckle Shuffle. Wrestling's stupid, lads. I do like it, though. We only have a very specific thing from the Applejacks mascot where Cinnamon went missing. There was lore? What the fuck? Cereal lore. Can we get this with the green? We can. Lovely. Love a nice wide spray, don't we? I will be honest, I feel like breakfast cereal has become kind of boring in Britain. Because we had, as we mentioned on the last one, we've got the sugar tax, we've got all this like healthy eating stuff. And that's good. Those are fine initiatives to have. It's good to eat healthily. But I think we kind of... It feels like we've criminalized breakfast cereal. And it led to Ricicles having to die, and I'm not okay with that. Which is really funny when you think about it, because like Ricicles were to Crispies what Frosties are to cornflakes. So Frosted Flakes for our Americans. And it's like, well, if Ricicles were bad, how are Frosties okay? And the answer is, because they make Kellogg's too much money to get rid of. Captain Rick was a sacrificial lamb. Tony the Tiger ain't going nowhere. There we go, that's lovely. Oh, look at this. Look at this first little section we've done. Goodness, it's all bright. The children can play on this specific area and not die of the big tetanus. Like Shreddies? Oh, Shreddies, yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't mind a bit of Shreddies. Very rare I'll have them, but they're pretty okay. Malted Wheaties, haven't tried those. Cinnamon didn't go missing, he was billed from Ghana, where he's actually from. For God's sake, sorry, that took me a sec, but for God's sake. You're implying that Cinnamon cereal and Kofi Kingston are one and the same. Yes, that's exactly what you were doing. Homer. Why did he stop being Jamaican? How did... I mean, I assume like there was a point where he was like, wow, I'm sick of doing this fucking accent. It's a pretty huge change to the character there, Kofi. Malted Wheaties are the brand version of Shred... Oh, okay, got you. Try to look it up. All it took me to was the rebrand. Maybe I'm insane, can't remember anything. When adamantly left the Jamaican ended. Is that because Kofi was Jamaican him crazy, as he said? Oh, Mike Adamley. Al Sharpton complained the wiki host... Ah, that would make sense. I remember there was a big public thing of them being like, hey, yeah, we're not going to do these kind of characters anymore, and mysteriously Crime Time just kind of disappeared. I do need to watch Brian's videos about Guest Host Raw. God, Brian's good. It's nice that we have someone, touch wood, who is consistently a nice fella in the wrestling YouTube space. Just a good fucking bloke. Because there aren't as many as I would like. I can't reach that. I'm going to need the ladder again. And there was me saying that this bit was free from tetanus. Not even washed all of it. How irresponsible of me. There we go. Okay, I think that bit is done now. Super. Stuck on the ladder. Oh, that one is actually just brown. Fair, okay. Doubt you ever got this there. I remember there being briefly a Rice Krispie Treat cereal that was chunks of Rice Krispie Treats, which was delicious. The equivalent of passing off chocolate chip cookies as breakfast. Well, hence Cookie Crisp, after all. We definitely didn't get that. I do like a... Well, we call them Rice Krispie Squares, but I know the ones you mean. Unless they're a separate thing. Are they separate? Are they different? Do you have those too? Tetanus 99 on Nintendo Switch. Fucking hell. I played a bit of Tetris 99, and then I missed when they did the Pokemon stuff for it, and I was like, well, now I'm never playing again, because I can't have the Pokemon Sword and Shield stuff. Limited time exclusive. Rassafrassa. Rick Rastedly. Traits of the branding from Rice Krispies. Oh, okay, got you. I will be honest, I tried the Cookie Crisp cereal, and I was like, it's just more efficient for me to just eat biscuits for breakfast. And, you know, I did that for many a year, and that's why I now am on a diet and going to the gym. It's never too late to pull it round, kids. Did they even program Sweet Herring into this game? Sweet Herring? They reran those... I know, but I kept missing them. The problem is, right, I should have just done what I used to do, which was go on Cerebi every single day to see when there was new Pokemon stuff. And now I just keep forgetting. I think I've missed an ongoing event in Scarlet and Violet for Shiny Woozle Wuzzle, or whichever one it is. There's only 2 ingredients, can't find the other one. Oh! It's a recipe, a recipe pie. Oh my. I haven't done an event in a while, so I missed the recent shiny events they were doing. Can still get it. Oh, hell yeah! We do love a shiny, especially for a legendary. Because they don't give those out very often. Shiny look, exactly. Which, like, it's like, why? You know, for what purpose? Why would you do this? What does this prove, Game Freak? Of course, I know the answer. It's because they want you to do the events. But it's still bloody annoying. Lovely. Sorry, I had the Mario Paint music in my head since it came out on the Nintendo Music app. Never even had Mario Paint as a kid. Never even played it. Can't play it without using the Switch 2 mouse, so... Loaded it up the other day. Forgot you needed to do it mouse style, and I was using my Pro Controller, so that didn't happen. I was like, well, I guess I'll just look at the title screen. I'm too lazy to simply stand up. So I played something else instead. Very lazy, okay? What do you want from me? All you have to do is connect to the internet, claims a mystery gift. Oh, sweet. I will almost certainly have to do that, then. Can it USB... You can! I didn't even realise that was a thing until the Switch 2 mouse shenanigans were unveiled. Doing its mouse style. Are we sure that doesn't break TOS? I'm very excited because the fact that we can have mouse-compatible games means that we finally have a chance of getting Mario and Wario on NSO. And I know it's not a very good game by all accounts, but it's got Wario in it and I fucking love him. Mario Paint music is peak. It's pretty flippin' great. I was saying earlier, saying the other day on, I think on Blue Sky I put it, like, it should have been our first indicator that R&D 1 are, like, insane geniuses. I mean, there's an obvious through line in Mario Paint to WarioWare. They're just bonkers and I love them. I assume you're able to do, I assume you're able to like plug in like a regular mouse for it as well. But yeah, if you boot up Mario Paint, it tells you like, hey, yeah, you can only do this with a mouse. Which, you know, fair, because I believe that was the case with the original, wasn't it? Might have to give it a go. The only downside is, of course... Wow, why am I moving so friggin' fast? What's happening? The only downside is... I've had that Siva Gunner remix of Joel from Vinesauce in my head every time I hear the da-da-da-da-da-da-da music. Noughts and crosses, lads. Sorry, tic-tac-toe. Ding. I'm probably going to have to crouch through the bit in there because it keeps trying to fling me out. Okay, we're actually not doing too bad here. Just look at what we've achieved in just an hour. You can do anything when you put your mind to it. Including cleaning a filthy friggin' playground. At the behest of the council. We gotta be real, this place would have been shut down crazy. Have you not met the parents of kids? They won't be tolerating this garbage. Look how smelly and dirty it is. But not anymore. It's gonna be lovely and clean when I'm through. They call me Mr. Clean. Wait, no, that was the other guy we were on about earlier. Why can't I look at any of these to finish? Oh, that was one of them. Have to start. This would be easier if I could simply turn them. Like with a real one. Oh, 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 hello. Hello. Oh my. Oh my god. Okay, I'm losing track of which ones I've done now. This one is fine, this one's fine. Oh. Bit more there, just the top one to go. Yes, maybe? Oh, oh, it's mucky on top, I see. Can I flip and get that? What the heck? I have to aim down? LT Doug, let's get dangerous. Hey! Love a bit of Darkwing Dog. How are you today, Alex? Good to see you, man, as ever. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely weekend. I didn't even finish this bridge. How rude of me. Ding. Michael, how you doing, pal? How goes the power washing? It goes well. Look at the... Oh, Jeff Hardy off this structure. Look at this. Look at the progress we're making. From filthy to slightly filthy to clean. This is the joy we're bringing to these children. Look at this lovely park. Look at the Stego slide. Look at this football. Good. I platinumed Vampire Survivors. Just watched the latest One Piece. It was hype as fuck. Was that Vampire Survivors base game or all of Vampire Survivors? Because my god, it's satisfying getting trophies in that game. Another game I will be returning to. Super excited for all the various Vampire Survivors shit that's coming out. Actually, there's a board game they're making, which I will be backing on Kickstarter. There's the book that's coming early next year. Very excited for that. Because there's like one character that has any friggin' lore in the entire game. And it's not very deep lore, so it'd be nice to have some lore for the other characters. That'll be cool. How am I doing? I'm doing real good. I've had a really nice weekend spending time with my lovely lady, doing lovely things. There's been cinema, there's been tea party. It's been grand. It's been beautiful. Ding. Have we just been doing the playground so far? So far this stream, yes. We finished everything but the structure here on the last stream. So yeah, we are focusing on finalising that job today. And then maybe, if we've got... I think we had another vehicle to do, so we'll probably do that to wrap up. And that'll be cool. We'll see what we'll be doing next time. Because I just really flipping wanted to clean some shit, you know? It's like I put in the server earlier. I wish to wash. And here I am washing. Dinosaur. Look at him, though. Oh, you can't see. Look at this little guy. He's great. He's very cute. From Filthy to Slightly Filthy is the title of my high school memoirs. Got a lot of the trophies platinum packed today. Hell yes. 100% all the DLC. They're easy for... Yeah, the DLC is great. I still need to go back and finish the Castlevania stuff. But it's been very fun. Just what an addictive friggin' game, man. This seems safe. How dare a company make a game that addictive? Oh, I'll just give it 15 minutes. 8 hours later. Oh, it's dark out. And I'm up for work in 30 minutes. Power Simulator 2 cannot come soon enough. Really want it. Did you do a price reveal trailer? Same as the first game. Nice! I love that. Because, like, they could bump the price up and people would pay it. So that feels really honest of them. That's lovely. It's nice when game companies aren't scummy as fuck. Still need Radical Highway Act 2 S rank. You've been chasing that one for a while. That game is hard. I swear, it's like I was saying last time, I swear the Sonic Gen's S ranks are not as unforgiving as the Shadow Gen's ones. Like, it's not as if you haven't been putting in the hours, because I have seen you. Game is mean. But then again, I suppose Shadow would expect perfection. He is, after all, lest we forget, the ultimate life form. Can I do this with the white? Kinda? Oh, it's not very good. Oh, it is doing the trick, I guess. Green's probably the winner. I watched Mean Girls for the first time in years last night. It's wild how much online quotables seen from that movie. Do you know I've never seen it? But you are right, like an astonishing amount of memes were formed from that film. Maybe one of these days I should watch it to better understand internet culture. Female Shadow is the ultimate wife form. Yes! And when he does a Chaos Spear, is that the ultimate knife form? Is a spear a knife? What do we think, chap? Found it's where Mum picked me up. I'm scared came from? You have been keeping up with the PowerWash simulator lore. I know it gets a little bit silly towards the back end of the game. I know there is a volcano. Been reading the messages. Yes. Yeah. Well, I love it, though. It feels like one of those games where everything happens in the world around you, and it doesn't affect the player in any way. It's like the Towerley episode of South Park where the kids are like, don't care, do not care, don't want to be involved in this. You're a towel. Don't forget to bring a towel. Oh, Towerley, what a fucking great character. Need a Phineas and Ferb collab where you clean the inventions. That would be actually pretty fun. I was only recently introduced to Phineas and Ferb because I was like, oh, it's a cartoon for kids. No, it's just a cartoon that's good. I can't believe I allowed myself to fall into the trap of thinking cartoon means kids. I'm ashamed of myself. Me, of all people, falling for that. It's just a good flipping time and it's funny. And it's got Sharpay out of High School Musical in it. Ashley Tisdale. And oh, she's very lovely. She's so lovely. Hey, Red Madman, how are you doing today? It's cartoon, not kid-toon. Very true. Putting out a new episode. Yeah, new season. Which is neat. Plus, like, a bunch of people whose work I really enjoy on other shows and things have worked on it, so it should appeal. I mean, we got Family Guy writers on there. I think the Brothers Chaps have worked on it, if I remember right. And they have, let's face it, ruined my thought process and vocabulary forever. Thanks, guys. The 2 stages of being a Homestar Runner fan. Stage 1. Oh, this is pretty funny. Stage 2. Well, my vocabulary is no longer human. Good, thanks, Bobby. I'm real good, man. It's been a lovely, lovely weekend. It's just been super chill and nice, and I feel very happy. Oh, and also I had a Frankie and Benny's yesterday. I forgot to say that. Which may not seem significant, but I haven't had a Frankie and Benny's in literal years. And oh my goodness, it was so nice. It couldn't have been better. Ding. It was beautiful. They still had my favourite on the menu. They slightly renamed it so I couldn't find it. I was like, oh god, where is it? No, they've just made it... They've just shortened its name. It's fine. Came out. Gorgeous. So good. So flipping happy. If you had to guess what other kinds of things would be cleaned up in this game... I know that there's an ancient temple in here. That's all that I know for sure. I assume it's going to get pretty silly. I know there's like some other vehicles and stuff to do. But I'm not sure. I assume it's going to get pretty out of left field. There's some more houses. I know that from like promotional images and stuff. But like houses are the obvious one. Also, we have just got a text saying that there's a house for us to clean, so that'll be the next one probably. I bet it looks like a crackdown. Like that one level of House Flipper where it's like, hey, we're going to have a kid and we need to make the house kid ready. And you get there and you sure fucking do, because this is a crackdown. That's what we call visual storytelling. Don't have crack babies, please, I'm begging you. That's the moral of that tale. Still exists. Frankie and Benny still exist. Franklin and Benjamin. I called it that last night. My girlfriend was like, is that what it's called that? I was like, I don't know, maybe. I mean, their names were Frankie and Benny, but whether that's what they're short for, I couldn't tell you. Don't think I've been since before COVID. Most Frankie and Benny shut down near me. The one in Chesterfield shut down. I'm real sad. It's such a shame. We have two that are relatively near. There's one at Meadow Hall, and then there's the one that we went to last night, which is at Centertainment, which is about half a mile down the road from Meadow Hall, which might seem pointless, but if you come out the cinema at Centertainment and you fancy a Frankie and Benny's and you don't want to go in the shopping mall, you're sorted, my friend. Frank Lee and Ben T backwards. Quite frankly. Oh no, we can't say that anymore. He was a bad person. The local delicacy of Frankie and Benny's. What's that? You guys don't have Frankie and Benny's? That genuinely surprises me because it's Italian American themed. So I'm genuinely shocked if you don't have that. I'm gonna have to Wikipedia that. Frankie and Benny's. No, not specifically the Chesterfield one, which is closed. Why would Google? Why are you suggesting that? Come on. Perks up Italian. Oh, what the fuck? Frankie and Benny's is a London. It's based in the UK in London. What? I genuinely thought it was an American thing. Holy shit! Wow, mind blown. The Frankie and Benny's kayfabe has been smashed here, folks. My God. So yes, it is a New York / Italian American themed restaurant. Serves Italian food. It's real flippin' nice. Oh, it's good. And you've got like pictures on the wall of like what you call him? Frank Sinatra, like Babe Ruth. So there's like a lot of sort of like Americana and stuff. A lot of people who are, Park Warden. Creosote is fungicidal, cheap, and just an absolute joy to pour. Admittedly, it's also profoundly toxic to humans when ingested. Swings and roundabouts. Hey, swings and roundabouts. He's our Park Warden. But yeah, it's very, very American. I'm genuinely shocked that it's not actually American. Holy shit. It's not Kane's brother. Last PowerWash of Barry Scott. This with a Frankie and Benny string for Santa now of this. Chain restaurants rare to have a bad meal. Yeah, it's very, very, very rare that the food is not lovely at Frankie and Benny's. COVID did fuck them a little bit. The Wonder Man, thank you so much for the follow. Hello. Welcome in. It's usually near a Pizza Hut and a cinema. Do you know what? You are right. If it's not near a cinema, it feels wrong. Do you know, now that you point it out, obviously I did mention the one at Centertainment is near a cinema. The one at Meadow Hall is near a cinema as well. There's a cinema in Meadow Hall. So maybe if you plant a cinema, a Frankie and Benny's will grow nearby. Maybe that's how it works. Need to see an NL stream with you and all the old NL boys, just like all the time. Hey, less of the old, thank you. I am so old. It's fine, I'm very old. Oh, look, did you see the skills on that jump, lads? I love doing stuff with the NL guys. It's so difficult to line up now. We all have, like, work schedules and trying to line up with our partners. Obviously, Johnny is so busy with Deadlock and DPW. I love him. Like, that's my fucking family, you know? Those are my brothers. But it's like, it's really difficult to line up because obviously you've got Americans, you've got Australians, you've got myself and the Sprite living in England. Hatile in Canada, of course. Which is also America, but not the USA of America. Time is a bastard, ain't that the truth? Ugh. Chat, do you ever get incredibly aware of your own mortality? Do you ever dream about dying? Sure, at least one of the NL boys will enjoy playing this with you. I'm pretty sure a couple of them have played it. So you are definitely right. How much money do we need before we can get a new power washer? Good question. I might check once we've done this one. It seems like a decent point for an upgrade. Whoa, big jump. Every day. I believe in Joe Hendry. Do you? Wow! I'm gonna need the ladder for that, aren't I? Oh my god, look at this. Look at this strut. Disgusterous. Just kind of piddling on a bonfire. But that's a very satisfying thing to do, too, lest we forget. You just gotta have a good wee occasionally, you know what I mean? Can't let it build up. You gotta let that stuff out. Ding. The male urge to piss on things that don't get pissed on often. Seriously. I know it's like barbaric. But peeing's good. It feels nice to pee, you know? Had a large drink at the cinema yesterday. I must have needed a wee for like 40 solid minutes. Oh my goodness. What a lovely wee I had. Not to be crass, chat. I feel like I didn't clean enough of that to justify that. Not to be crass, chat, but my god, it was a good wee, you know? Healthy Dangerous 2025, peeing's good. Peeing's great. Peeing's good, peeing's great. We surrender our will as of this date. Manky shit on here. Oop. Disgusterous. Oh, I've still not cleaned that one over there properly. Listen, we've all been there. We've all woken up in the morning and had that morning wee, and it just feels good. Just feels right. You know I'm telling the truth, chat. Who doesn't love a morning wee, huh? Specific line behind the ladder I hadn't cleaned. Tricks. Nope. Fucked it. Remember the entire... Yeah, I figure that's going to be... Oh, hello. We've got more gunky bits down here I've forgotten as well. Ding. The worst piss is the piss where you know home is close and have to wait for what feels like hours. The familiar toilet is close, but you cannot access it. Not a good time. I think this is a job for the yellow nozzle. You barely make it to safety. I used to pride myself on being able to, like, hold a Wii for ages. Sorry to, you know, lower the tone with this conversation, guys, but when I worked for Morrison's, listen, you don't have very many options for pulling up for a Wii when you're doing home deliveries for a supermarket. You can't go in a customer's house, obviously. And where are the public toilets that you're most likely to pull up to and use? In other companies' supermarkets that you're not allowed to enter. So yeah, there's me holding a piss for like 10 hours. Is that not allowed peeing in a customer's house? No, it's kind of frowned upon. They're like, hey, don't do that. It's poor etiquette. Exactly. I do feel bad sometimes because, like joking aside, like they said to us, like, hey, do not ever go inside a customer's house. And this was like COVID times, so it was like, well, obviously, clearly not. And then there'd be like little old ladies that needed help carrying the shopping. And I was like, well, I can't just dump it on your doorstep. I'm not a dickhead. So I would feel bad to not help them, you know? There we go. That is not... No, I appreciate it's super not healthy. Oh, there we go. I missed that one. Like, do not, in fact, hold your Wii. It's not a great idea, guys. Don't do that. If a delivery driver needs to piss, they can piss. Well, I think so. I think it should be that way. But yeah, like that was one of the only other hard rules. Like, do not ever park up in another supermarket's car park. We will fucking kill you if you do that. Not in that exact phrasing, but the implication was there. Concept of bathroom passes in school. People need to pick. Yeah, I don't vibe with that shit at all. Like, I appreciate where they're coming from, like, because, you know, when some kids do just want to fuck around and get out of class, so, you know, like, pretending they need to go to the toilet, but honestly, if a kid says they need to wee, I ain't gonna say no. I don't want to peeing in class. Full disclosure, like, because I'm not ashamed of this, because I was a tiny, small child and the teacher was a cunt. I actually peed myself in class because the teacher wouldn't let me go to the toilet once. Like, I was, like, 7, so I don't feel shame in telling you that. I feel fury that the teacher made that happen. She's, like, probably fucking dead now. She was super old, so looks like I got the last laugh, bitch. By not being dead. Same, I was like, it's fucking so mean. It is bastard behaviour. Like, she was a bully. She was the exact kind of person that should not have been a teacher. Horrible witch woman. Let children go to the toilet, you fucking evil cow. Speaking of retail, I shouldn't say this, but I used to work as retail security. During my training for the company I worked for, the guy doing the training mentioned that Waitrose basically hired for security for zero reason, since they basically tell them not to stop anyone if the alarm at the entrance goes up. Wow! I was amazed at Morrison's how often management let people get away. Because, like, there's a sign on the door that says, all shoplifters will be prosecuted. And I can tell you, not all of them. Because they kind of go, hey, listen, this has a value of £20. It will cost us more in legal fees. But if we see you here again, the police will be coming. Which, you know, fair compromise, I guess. But to me, I'd be like, no, I don't care if it's 20 quid. Get in the prison, asshole. Easy paycheck. Yeah, too right, man. Get that bag, fam. Here we go. Unless it's baby formula. Oh, listen, if anyone steals baby formula, I know there are people that steal it to resell it, but listen, that is a full-on blind eye moment from me. I do not report people stealing baby stuff. Nah, no way. Firmly believe if you see someone shoplifting, no the fuck you did not. Doesn't matter what people be struggling. Yeah, I mean, like, again, we kind of got to know which of our thieving bastards would be down the pub later reselling it. So obviously, you know, that's not good. And like, some of, you know, if people want to do like a box trolley, they called it, to steal like 400 quid worth of shit, go to prison immediately. But if it's like, you know, if you're nicking a loaf of bread to feed your family, fuck off. I ain't gonna tell anyone. I saw this thing, like, Iceland have recently done a thing where it's like, oh, if you see someone shoplifting and you report it to us, then we'll give you £1. It's like, how desperate do you think I am, Iceland? Fuck off. If someone is stealing from Iceland, they are hard up. Because Iceland are a cheap fucking shop, lads. I am going to assume that if they're stealing from Iceland, they need to steal from Iceland. Me as a member of the public will not give a shit if someone steals from Tesco or Morrison's. Yeah. And I will also confirm for you now, when you hear people say, oh, well, shoplifting puts the prices up on goods, I will confirm for you now, that is a lie. No, it doesn't. It is a very handy excuse to let them put the prices up on goods. But yeah, like, I mean, obviously, when I'm talking about the people that security would pounce on, it's not the people stealing food because they're hard up. It is the bastards, obviously. Like, please don't try and nick £400 worth of spirits. Maybe. Because it doesn't put prices up, but it did affect my profit share every April. And that's when I get cross. Unless it's a direct robbery of a person in Tesco. Yeah, exactly. I worked in a Tesco Extra. The staff, it was a regular customer, say to them and me just to let them go. Even the store manager would do it. Work for a company hired to do it. Mentioned to my manager, basically just said it's their stuff or their... Yeah, pretty much. Like, we kind of found that with our security cards. They were like, listen, like, as much as I want to pursue this, if the GM says no, then I will simply not. Which, you know, very fair, I think. You know, just put prices up, Brexit, greed, and war. Yeah, you're right. Brexit, I remember being a real bastard for those first couple of months, and I assume has continued to be. Certainly has been on my wallet, so in terms of working in the supermarket, probably still also that. Whole not stopping shoplifters is a thing here too. I remember working in a grocery store, the guy hired to be security walked around in plain clothes, attempting to blend and sticking out like a sore thumb. We did occasionally get the store detectives in, they would do that. The lady that did it at our store, she was very no-nonsense. It did not matter what you were nicking. That was like a not on my watch kind of thing. She didn't tolerate jack shit. She was mean with it. She also had no sense of humour, and I didn't care for that, because I'm a silly boy. If it's fresh, it gets chucked anyway. Exactly. Chucked and sometimes covered in bleach so no one can use it. We never went that far. But yeah. If it's going to get chucked out anyway, I don't see the point. I will give them credit where due. shortly before I left Morrison's, they did start an initiative to do something about that, because I think somebody had obviously said, hey, this is going in the bin. Don't you think it's real cunty to throw it out when there are people going hungry in your area? So they did start a thing where it was like, I can't remember what they called it, but it was something like still good to eat. So it was like food that was like super close to being chucked out. And they'd like bag it up and sell it on the cheap. It's like, you know, they get a tiny bit of money off it, and somebody doesn't have to be hungry, and that I think is really good. Ginger Pimpernel, hello! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How you doing? How was your stream? How did it all go? Still doing the old tournament, I'm guessing? We are cleaning the play park. We're nearly done, actually. We're doing pretty good. Well, I say we're nearly done. It says 84% cleaned. So, I imagine there's going to be a big old chunk I've missed. Ding. That is... Oh, actually, right. Thank you there for giving the shout out. That has reminded me of something I need to add to my to-do list. Set up shout out on Twitch. There we go. I'll set up the thing that like plays a clip from the person who's being shouted at's channel. So yes, do please follow Ginger Pimpernel, particularly if you like the Graps, especially if you like Fire Pro. And if you don't like Fire Pro, you need to give it a go, because who doesn't? It's bloody good, lads. Biggest problem, just letting them go. They'd start moaning. You haven't stopped enough people. They tie your hands with who and who not to stop. Yeah, I can totally see that. I can hear that totally. It is difficult, but yeah, like it's like we were saying, like with the baby formula stuff, you don't prosecute that person. They need that. If you're desperate enough to steal baby formula, I will distract management while you go to your car with an annoying question. Yep, had to take a few days off. It was the quarterfinals tonight, semis on Wednesday. Finals will be on the last day of the month. Last day of the month on our equivalent. So nice. I've been giving real thought to doing some CAW stuff lately. Like seeing how like frequently you do stuff on Fire Pro, seeing Drew and Rosemary do stuff on there as well. It's made me feel like, God, I'm missing out. Because I realised not too long ago that, like, my CAW League, I had a couple of loose ends, so I kind of want to tie it up. But then I know for a fact if I do that, I'll just make, like, 50 more shows, because I can't stop myself. You see Triple Mania last night? I didn't. I have seen some of the clips and the highlights and the sillies, but I haven't actually watched the full show. I will be honest, I didn't realise it was on last night. But no, I was... blissfully unaware, and then logged on this morning, and it's like, Finn Balor has a puppet. What's going on? John, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in, pal. Good to see you as ever. How's your weekend been? Twitch Wonga Federation? Oh my god, don't. I did think at one point of like having some kind of CAW league that was like based on the regulars on the Discord and in the chat, just like have our characters in there or something. I don't know how workable that would be. I think you'd have to do that as a CPU one, so people didn't think that I was showing favoritism when people won. Because that leads to arguments, and we don't want that now, do we? We know what happens when people lose in EFEDs or CAW leagues. One of our guys in the semis, the Welsh Cowboy, Tex Wrexham. Holy shit, that's fucking amazing. Tex Wrexham, boyo. He's Welsh, don't you know? EJ Movement, hello! How are you doing today? The Finn puppet was great. I mean, great little reveal. Very sick. I feel like Mr. Iguana is Raw or SmackDown bound, honestly. Because everyone loves him. He's very silly. And he's very funny. And he has an iguana! They had all the South Park parts and facial expressions, so Randy Marsh and Fire Pro. Oh, shit! Yeah, there's a couple of insane ones on there. There are some, like, representations of, like... We did it in the Valentine's tournament for NL. Like, there's some that have, like, just face photos of the wrestlers. They look unbelievably good. You'd think it would look crap, and yet they look real good, actually. El Grande Americano is genuinely over. Oh, that's brilliant. You'd think that they'd hate it, wouldn't you? Good, how's your weekend? It's been really good, man. Really nice. Went to the cinema last night. Had a Frankie and Benny's. Went to a tea party this afternoon. It's just been a lovely, lovely time. And here I am playing this super game with my gorgeous chat, who I love very much. Cleaning this play park for the kids to make it safe so they don't die of the big bad AIDS. With the baby farm, it's not always people who need it for babies. Some of the people steal for drugs. They can sell it to their dealer. Yeah, you are right. Like, I mean, we always used to security tag it, but I mean, the security tags are just like shitty little stickers. So, because like they did say to us, like, hey, you know, people do resell this down the pub, and it's like, yeah, I know, but like we always, because I used to work on customer services as well, and it was like, if someone wants a refund on this, absolutely not. There is a very strong chance it's stolen, because if you bought baby formula, why would you ever need to sell it? Which is like fair, like that probably has been nicked, but at the same time, it's like, if I see a woman with a pushchair or a pram nicking the baby formula, she can have that. I ain't fucking saying anything. I ain't no snitch. Now, if I see someone sticking a gigantic ham down their trousers, I will be alerting security. Because maybe I wanted that gigantic ham down my trousers, but I paid for it. Ding. The reason why I heard Vikingo is booed and doesn't sit well with me. Fatal 4 is nice. Afternoon tea is underrated. It was real nice. We had little teeny sandwiches. They were very cute. We had cake. Oh my god, the cakes were amazing. Obviously, I'm not a tea drinker. Obviously, you'll no doubt remember from when I was in Cheltenham. I am a soft drinks kind of guy. But it was very nice. Very fancy. It was at my girlfriend's auntie's house. She lives on a farm. And there were chickens and sheep. And it was just nice and lovely. Having British strong styles en Grande's cohorts is crazy. Mr. Iguana, all Mr. Iguana had to do was wrestle once for an American audience, fall in love with him. It's exactly the right kind of silly. It's genuinely charming and not forced and shit. Like, if he plays his cards right, that is a career for life with WWE. Because people want to laugh. People want to enjoy the silly characters. I remember, like, the first show that he showed up on after they bought the company out. I woke up to... I think it was Eddie sent me a message like, did you see Mr. Iguana? There is a wrestler called Mr. Iguana. He has an iguana. Like, amazing. I'm already sold. It's good wrestle bollocks, and we do like wrestle bollocks. Oh, I feel like I didn't fully earn that, but okay. That's Doherty. That is probably going to need the ladder, actually. Also, I do keep pronouncing it iguana instead of iguana. I'm sorry. But, in fairness, I feel like iguana is probably how it is pronounced in the native language, so, you know, that's okay. Maybe grab the stool. Oh, the stool's a good shout, actually. I forgot about that. Wow. Trick shot. That is a real flipping good shot. Oh, what is happening? Oh, oh dear. Oh dearie me. Goodness. Okay, it's still a little bit more fiddly than the ladder, but that's okay. We'll still have to jump to get some of that, but that's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Oh my god, it's really not alright. Yeah, I'm thinking we grab the ladder. Ladder match. Where can I put this? I get it here. Can I? Nope. Can I put it here? And reach. Ooh, also no. This will require all of my skill. Well, I'll do this bit while I'm here at least. There was once a scam where the ladies went to my local house. They both got large trolleys, filled them with the exact same things. One would buy the one's load, the other would go to the cafe. The one who paid would take the shopping to the car, come back with a receipt, take it and give it to the one waiting in the cafe. They walk out with the shopping. If security said anything, they had a receipt. They got away with it a few times before the store caught on and stopped it. That's actually genius. That's really very clever. Like, this is the thing. Ooh, what? That's not safe at all. This is the thing, like, credit where due. It's scummy, but they know what they're doing. We had one once where somebody, like, they came in as a duo. One of them had the shopping at the end of the till, and when she went, like, she reached for her purse and she was like, oh, I've left my card in the car, I'll go get it. And then, you know, like, obviously the cashier is like, oh, okay, they will be back in a second, nothing untoward here. What we didn't realise is that their partner in crime had come along and switched the bags that they placed under the end of the till. So when they said, I'll go to the car and get my card, what they actually meant was, I'll go to the car and not come back because I've already stolen it. You just didn't realise it yet. Very clever. Like, we were looking at the security footage afterwards and we were like, well, not the footage, but like the printout from the camera. And we were like, I was like, I'm genuinely impressed, actually, at that. Like, even the general manager was like, yeah, that is good. I've got to give him that. That's clever. Like, it's fucking annoying, but it's clever. Like, if we see them again, we will be very cross with them and bar them and get the police, obviously. But GG's. The old switcheroo. Of course, one of the oldest tricks in the book. Now, I'm squirting this slide. Really, the water ought to be going straight down to the bottom, didn't it? Running down. Well, that's coming off reasonably well, actually, with the white one. That's handy. Just occasionally the white nozzle is useful. Not often, but sometimes. We're nearly done, I think. Crawl under here, give the slide the old once over. It'll be useful with more powerful washes. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I guess like you'd be pairing power with spread, so yeah, that does make a lot of sense, actually. The spread gun of the power washer world. Evening, lads. Flover, Scarlet, how the diddly-do are you today? Hope you're having a great old time. Welcome in. How's your weekend been? How's your week been? Now it is nearly at an end. Oh, I have been sent a photo. What is this? Oh, that's cute. My week's been diddly-do okie dokie. Hell yeah, we love to hear it. So we do, so we do. I remember one woman I had to ask to leave. She'd been banned from the store the night before. She'd stolen a bottle of wine. She came back in the next day, had a bottle of wine in her hands. When I confronted her, she tried to claim she had no idea she'd been banned, even though she'd been chased across the car park by staff who shouted she was now banned. Oh, they know what's what. The thing that used to get me, though, they always said to us, like, whatever you do not confront a shoplifter. Do not chase a shoplifter. That's the job of security and management. Like, they could have anything on them. You'll get super stabbed with a big syringe around here if you do that. And I was like, fair and valid. I don't want to get super stabbed with a big syringe. And then we had, like, a few members of staff who just always chased after them. And it's like, don't encourage this, lads. I don't want my co-workers to get super stabbed with a big syringe. Of drugs. They never told me that. So 15-year-old me chased down shoplifters. Didn't realise till after I got lucky. Yeah, I mean, like, it's one of those things. Like, part of your brain's like, no, this is wrong. I must do something about it. But then afterwards, you kind of like, oh god, they could have punched me in anything. That would have sucked. Worked as a cashier, didn't get paid anywhere near enough to chase anyone. Yeah. You are 100% right. The way that I always try to look at it is like, if somebody's gonna steal something that's valuable, like if they're stealing the spirits, like I said, like that's not a starving family issue. That's a sell it down the pub issue. If they're stealing spirits, I will tell the security guard, but I ain't fucking chasing them, because we got lots of bottles of spirits, but there's only one of me. And you can't replace me, buddy. And aren't you glad, chat? They have insurance for... Exactly. Exactly. And you better believe there's a security report that has it all accounted for. I think, if I remember right, they actually even account for shoplifting when ordering some products, because they know some of it is not going to make it through the till. The idea of 4 men in their 30s run away from one 15-year-old is quite funny. Well, you're right. You're absolutely right. It is pretty funny. I remember once we had like a gang of hoodlums. For want of a better word, hoodlums. That's a great word. And like they called all the managers to the front of the shop, all the male managers. Like, why? To scare them off? They're just as likely to throw bricks at you. Stop it. Stop it. Idiots. You will get shot and stabbed. Well, not shot, but stabbed probably. They also have staff stealing in the back. I mean, dropping bottles. Oh no. Oh no. They were stealing in the back in our place for sure. Why is there no DS game in this DS cartridge box? I don't know. Perhaps staff member who shall not be named knows, on account of they are in his bedroom. Don't steal DS games, guys. It's not cool. Buy them. Support developers. Yes, even Nintendo. Was their name Gel Peon Safety? I would never. I waited until they went super low in price because we couldn't shift them, and then I swooped. I did. I might. No, I definitely told this story on Chatter too. I did have a stealing things story from Morrison's, but it was completely harmless. I will double back to that in a moment. One of the biggest things when I was training this state, if you have someone or some people come in and hold the place up and demand money, don't fight back. Make sure you're clear. They are. You're not even going to try to stop them. You don't potentially get killed. Yeah, for real. I always said if somebody comes in with a gun and they hold us up, I'd be like, buddy, would you like a hand to the car? Because I will load that shit for you. Like, you got the gun, you got the power. You think I'm fucking arguing with you? No. I ain't stupid. Don't like my job that much. Didn't really like it at all, in fact. Staff member whose uncle works at Nintendo needed the DS cartridges back. He was holding on to them for safekeeping in his DS. He did get caught out and sacked, don't worry. Colton, hello! How are you doing today, buddy? Watch the Deadlock Boys, watch Nasty Boys vs. Cactus Jack and Max Payne, so the most disgusting belly-to-belly. From who to who? I'm assuming Cactus took a nasty old bump there. Should use his power to brush your teeth, surely it will... Well, you won't have to worry about your teeth afterwards, I'll put it that way. So yes, I did mention this story on Chatatouille of... everybody nicks pens from work by accident. We've all done that. That doesn't count. I do have a story of one thing that I did nick from work. But I don't expect I will be in trouble for it. So we had a promotion when I was working at Morrison's that it was Disney, and you got like a pack of Disney trading cards when you spent X amount. I think it was like a pack for every penny you spent, which is like, fuck yes, awesome. So obviously wanted a full set of them. Then also, if you were very lucky, you could get a special red card that had a picture of a cuddly toy on it, and you could go home with the toy. And we had like cuddly toys of like Simba and Dumbo, one of the Dalmatians. So yeah, it was very cute. And I was on customer services at the time, and I was like, yeah, but my collection's not complete if I don't have all these red cards as well. So whenever a customer gave us the cards, we were meant to dispose of them. And I was like, no, I'm keeping these for the collection. So that it's the most harmless thing that I nicked. I didn't even nick the toys. I nicked the cards with the picture of the toys on them. But I bet there aren't many that have a full set of them out there. I'm a special little Disney boy. Can I move this? This is super in the way now. There you go. You go there for a bit. Max Payne to a nasty boy. He breaks his arm. Jesus, fuck. He took the mat up and Cactus is like a bump into it. You hear his head bounce off the... Oh, is that the Nest T plunge that he's referred to before? Fucking hell. Mick Foley, insane bastard. Love him so much. Only time I've dealt with violent people at work is working at a Chinese restaurant. It's a very long story. Summarised, ended up being used as human shield by my boss as the guy who threw bricks at us. A minute after my boss almost accidentally cut my face with a meat cleaver and bursting out the kitchen door, I was near going after the miscreants. Fucking hell. That's not regular. That's not right. You shouldn't do that. Please don't. Please don't get bricks and knives at your face. I stole from McDonald's all the Endgame toys. I mean, that's super valid. You're doing a service because McDonald's toys end up in the ocean and contribute to the whirling mass of plastic that floats around in the sea. So actually you did a good thing there. I know of a guy who will remain anonymous that has stolen many things from many works and colleges. Pens, props, keyboards, science equipment, art supplies, a shot put. Now, the shot put, that to me feels like they were stealing just to say they could get away with it, do you know what I mean? It's like, hey, I stole this really heavy, unwieldy thing. Aren't you impressed? Yes, I am. Oh, I had absolutely not cleared enough of that. I'll take it, though, it's fine. 93%, we are getting there, guys. I know there's another little downstairs bit. I know we've still got... Maybe we've got bits up there we've missed? I heard it was very heavy and unwieldy, and they forgot they had it in their bag for a few days. Well, I'm extremely impressed at the effort involved. I will say that much. Oh yeah, we got the roof to do here as well. I also know it ended up at the bottom of the Thames. Well, it's not like it can get much more polluted. You might as well dispose of your shite in there, hadn't you? You're keeping the cards with pictures of toys on the customers gave you 2 steps up from keeping the little green tokens customers put in a box to select a charity to donate to as they leave. That's exactly what it is. I swear I've got a Tesco charity token as well somewhere. That one was by accident though. Although my ex-wife was like, I want to steal the charity token. I'm like, why? For what purpose? That's such a middle-class crime that you're committing. Oh, we're on the roof now. Wonderful. Iron will make the fish's blood stronger. Go back to the 2012 Olympics. Every member of staff who was working at any of the entrances needed to have a security license. They needed a hell of a lot of people. They hired people and paid for them to get them. They quickly found out that most failed, so they started changing the answers on the test so they passed. The company who was hired to provide security to this was fired. To this day, I still have a massive government contract. I do know the name of said company. It wasn't G4S, was it? Or am I imagining that? Obviously, if you are not allowed to name them, that is fine. I fully understand. Might have been not at legal liberty to say, very fair and valid. You're not at legal liberty to say, I am. It definitely was. Oh dear, what's happening? Oh no. My favourite purloinment was a Canadian flag from a cafe in the middle of nowhere that would have gotten thrown out after the Canada Day celebrations. Well, why not? If they're not going to use it, you know. Celebrate Canada Day. Every day can be Canada Day with a massive Canadian flag when you're not even Canadian. %, we're closing in. Who doesn't like having random flag? You are right. Do you watch football? I am one of the most unsporty people on the planet, so I'm afraid I don't really know much about the old footy. My sporting limit is pro wrestling, I'm afraid. But it is the sport of kings, after all. LT stands for Luton Town Football Club. Oh, Luton. LT stands for Lawrence Taylor. Well, you're right, he does have those initials. Big Bam Bam hater. I have no strong opinions on Bam Bam either way. I haven't seen enough of his work, so I wouldn't call myself a hater. Perhaps I balance out Lawrence Taylor's hatred of him through my sheer lack of knowledge on the banner. Oh, I'm having a little difficulty moving here. There we go. Watched football yesterday, and by football I mean both football and soccer. Ooh. Homer is sporty enough for the both of us, you see. You are the Thanos to the universe that is Bam Bam and the overpopulation that is Lawrence Taylor. 50% of LTs will be kept, by which I mean me. Mingin yellow stuff. Probably dried, mouldy, sun-baked bird poo, if we're honest. This white stuff is definitely bird poo though, right? So used to hearing blank baked before crisp, the sun-baked bird poo threw me off. Well, listen, I'd only want one of them in my mouth, I will put it that way. Tasty crisps? Yes. Bird poo? No thanks. Not for me. Alrighty, let's hop over how. Picky eat, I know. I do get told that quite a lot. But it turns out that I'm allowed to be picky, because, like, apparently that is an ADHD thing, so it's okay if I'm picky. I'm just having a neurodivergence. Some English teams over 100 years old called Morecambe almost went goodbye forever. Now the former owner ran it into massive debt, was blocking a sale that would save it. Out of nowhere, suddenly decided to sell it, which will save this piece of history. There's something dodgy going off there then, right? Oh, that's much better. Yeah, we should have done this on the other side. Sun-baked bird poo sounds like the UK version of beef jerky. Nothing wrong with liking what you like the way you like. I agree, Alex. Yeah. That's something I always like about you, Alex. You've always got very positive thinking. You've got a good mindset. I appreciate that in a person. You always know just what to say. It's the ADHD that makes you not want bird poop in your mouth. Here's my picky is licensed a piece of paper that says I have ADHD on it. To be fair, that feels like trying to get my official diagnosis at the minute. I've been waiting to hear back from him for months. It's like, yeah, you blatantly have this. Would you like to pursue this further? Yes, please. Alright, bye. Peace out. Near the end of Metaphor Refantasio? How is it going? I like knowing what makes people different. Well, they don't come much more different than I. Each one more different than the last. Getting an official diagnosis for anything mental is rough. Yeah, I mean, it took Victoria like 2 years just to get her appointment through for her autism/ADHD. Possibly longer than 2 years, actually. I might be misremembering that. It's not cool. We're not good enough with that sort of stuff in this country. We're really fucking bad with it, actually. Imagine that. A decade plus of Tory rule and the NHS is on its arse. Wow, who could have seen that coming? Only everyone ever. I enjoy it a lot. Feel like I have enough time in the game to max out all my social links and stats and like the Persona game. Oh, that's cool. That's like one of the things when I was playing through Danganronpa for the first time. I was like, Which of the characters do I have a social thing with? Who do I have free time with? They might be dead in the next chapter. Oh god, how do I know? And ultimately it doesn't matter because you can do them in the post-game anyway. But not if you had the PSP version, you couldn't. Sucks to suck there, buddy. Slightly over halfway of a year waiting. Holy shit. Or 2 years. Got very lucky with my autism diagnosis. Scottish NHS was still outsourcing some of those places run by autism initiatives at the time. I went through like a thing and it was like, hey, you can do this through the NHS and it'll take a cajillion years, or you can do it through us and it'll take like 6 months. And I'm like, well, 6 months, please. But I still haven't heard back from him after I've had like my initial phone call and all that business. After which it was determined like blatantly fucking out. So like, I guess it doesn't matter because I do have the peace of mind, but at the same time it's like, I'd like to be able to do something to like control this so I can actually focus on my jobs, please. Thank you, that would be nice. Luckily I got my autism diagnosis and the Tory government cut most funding to my areas with 3-month waiting lists for counselling became 3 years. This was over 10 years ago, still had me. Holy shit, dude, that's awful. That's beyond awful, in fact. We should be fucking ashamed of the state of mental health care in this country. Okay, it's... Oh, there's still a little bit of grime. Oh, hello. What are you doing down there? What are you doing down there, you strut? I'll see you momentarily. Oh, hang on one sec. Just going to quickly send this message. There we go. Sorry about that. Your fairy help also tells you when you can upload. Oh, nice. That's handy. So about 6 months or so for me. PSP pretty sucky PlayStation. Which is wild, because the PS Vita is incredible. No games on it, but great fucking piece of kit. I didn't massively get on with my PSP, to tell you the truth. Oop, didn't need to do that. Like, it's fine. But it's a little fiddly and the control stick is not nice. PSP wasn't that good. Always thought they were cool. They're great GTA and Metal Gear titles, great homebrew emulation. Yeah, like, the Metal Gear stuff is very cool. I think that's a valid reason to buy it. If you like Metal Gear, then yeah, very fair. Until they port them on Volume 2 of the MGS Collection, which is... It's totally coming, right, guys? We're definitely going to get it, right? Please? Shame they didn't get the chance. Yeah. Oh, hello. God, there's loads I missed now. PSP was almost as bad as the Wii U. I mean, the Wii U is like... That's an astonishing mishandling of a console. It was better than what the DS could do. Also didn't have the games to back it up. Yeah, and DS was like super cheap to make for as well, which I think helped it massively with the devs. Very, very, very good version of Mortal Kombat 9 on the Vita, I will say that much. Everything from the PS3 version, all the Season Pass, all the DLC, and a brand new Challenge Tower as well. God, MK9's good. Fucking hell, lads. You guys aren't going to see me for like a week when the Legacy Collection comes out. Ding! Beautiful, 96%. Okay, we're pretty close then, right? Okay, we're going to do that strut that I spotted. Oh, it wasn't a strut, it was a slat. Nice. Okay, what is next? Oh, this whole bloody area. Stupid boy. Remember SmackDown vs. Raw 06 on the PSP taking like 2 minutes to load a match on a car journey, losing the Rumble when it's story run. Had to win it, kept having to sit through those long loading screens to do it. Yeah, it wasn't good for the old loading screens, that's for sure. It was one of the Dragon Ball games on there was very fun. Like, same kind of engine to the Budokai Tenkaichi games, which I do, of course, love, because they are great. Sony really did like making great systems which are hard to dev for. Yeah. The weirdos. Sometimes they just make really boneheaded decisions. I think they have been an incredible net positive to the video game world. But sometimes I'm like, Sony lads, what are you doing? Then again, Microsoft, I think, have been worse in that regard. And yet they made the 360, which is one of my favourite consoles. I could play Crash Bandicoot 1 on PSP. It's a top 10 console of all time. Very valid. Wouldn't know if the Challenge Tower was good enough because I got hard stuck. Challenge Tower in MK9 is so good, but my god, it's difficult. They did a little... they did a challenge in MK11 that was based on the most infamously difficult section in the Challenge Tower in MK9. It was substantially easier, especially if you could just throw missiles at people's faces, which you better believe I did. PSP perverted, suspicious PlayStation. So I need to get the head up from the own arse just a little. I do agree there. Do you play or collect any TCGs, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, etc.? I used to collect Pokemon when I was a kid, so I got like a lot of the Gen 1 ones, I got a few of the Gen 2 ones. Haven't properly collected it in a while, but I have had a few that have caught my eye. I've got all of Clara's cards, because she's my favourite character. And she's got relatively few cards to collect, because obviously she's not a Pokemon, so that was quite straightforward. I do want to get the 151 sets, but at this point it's going to be expensive, so I might have to pass, sadly. Yu-Gi-Oh! I got some of them when they first came out. I didn't even finish this bit up here. What am I doing? But other than like a few of the starter decks, never really collected it. My big trading card collection are the WWE trading cards. I got like thousands of them. The top slam attacks in particular. Very few gaps in my collection, which one day I'm going to go back and finish. Because you can't have gaps in a set now, can you? It's just wrong. Oh, hello, that was nice. That was very satisfying, too, for the price of one. I feel like it'd be one of the Magic the Gathering nights. Funny you should say that. I've never played Magic, but they recently did a promotion for Sonic the Hedgehog Magic cards. So I was like, well, I'm having that, aren't I? Obviously. Bought the complete... excuse me, like the full set of them. That was expensive. Then I later found out they were like... they were like Chaos Emerald cards that are one in every so many packs. So basically, because I've ordered the full set, there is like a 0% chance I'm going to get one of those. But at the same time, it took me like 3 hours on the automated website to even get through to the ordering screen. And obviously with the Chaos Emerald stuff, it kind of says to me, yeah, they know this is going to be a big seller, so I feel like we might get more Sonic stuff from Magic, so that'd be good. I do kind of want to get the Doctor Who Magic cards as well. Not because I play Magic, but because I love Doctor Who. We're at 98%. This is very good, very good. But yeah, pretty much anything that's a franchise I love, if they bring out a TCG of it, I will get it. I would like a proper Sonic trading card game. Genuinely would really like that. I feel like we've never had a proper one, and... oh, I drop money on that. A lot of money. I'm not ashamed to admit. I do love me some Sonic. If you want 151 but don't care if it's in English, I'd recommend either Japanese or Korean. They're far cheaper than English. Koreans are usually cheaper. I mean, I'm weird because like, I don't play with the cards, so it shouldn't matter. If that was absolutely not clean, come on now, that was very generous. Like it shouldn't matter because like I'm only gonna look at them, but like I kind of do tend to forget the English ones. I will admit. Jericho in NL, he has a full set of every card of Arcanine because Arcanine's his favorite Pokemon. I mean, I'm weird, LT. Yeah, true, valid. That's me. You know it. You know that better than a lot of people here. But yeah, like, he got all of the Arcanine cards, and it's like, well, now to get them in every language. Oh, sweet. I would probably draw the line there, because the thing is, I would be afraid of just getting super... This is very generous, guys. I did not clean all of that. I would just get super addicted and just buy every card. Just so you put up a 3-hour name all Pokemon video on NL... Oh, shit! Might have to give that a watch. I love Jericho. He's fucking great. Funny dude. So funny. It's been really cute as well, like, seeing him get his girlfriend into wrestling. She's so invested. NL Plus is great. It's I mean, what a great idea for a channel. It seems so obvious that we should have thought of it sooner. I don't have much on there. I should probably do some more stuff. I know my Zelda playthrough's on there. Including the bit where I was like, we'll do more of this, and we'll do some more of the Dungeon Creator. We did not do any of the Dungeon Creator. Well, I might share that with you guys. I'll be honest, I was just going to make some ridiculous shit. I might have been tempted to make a dungeon in the shape of a cock. Who knows? Anything's possible. 99%. We're looking good. Will that come off with the green one? Will it come off with the white, in fact? It will. I have to crouch there. Oh, that won't come off with the white one. That's horrid. Mingin. No Way Out stream with Duel and Johnny's one of my favourites. Our Way Out. No Way Out being the wrestling show. It'll be a very different game. Oh, my tumbly is giving a rumbly. I feel like I've not eaten anything like enough today. But that's the Slim Fast diet, lads. Let's face it, it's a good way to lose weight. Don't eat as much. If you do start collecting it, there's a card you need I can keep an eye out for my local game shop. They're mostly TCG shop that sell board games. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Fast doesn't mean quick. The fast is just fasting, pretty much. I mean, it is effectively a starvation diet, but not quite, because you're having a bit. But one proper meal a day isn't a lot. And just occasionally, I do get a little bit on the hungry side before bed. I'm really sorry if the microphone's picking that up. My hilariously, obnoxiously loud stomach growls. See, my problem is I just like eating. Do you know what I mean? I just think food's really nice, actually. Ding. All right, so that was a nail. That's fine. We did the slide, didn't we? Okay, this is gunky and horrible. Get that clean, please. Okay, we can't be far off done with this now, surely. Is it going to give me a checklist for my bits and bobs that need doing. Oh. Well, that one needs doing, I can tell you that. Whoa! Power jump. No way, that's the motto of the stink face when the cheeks are fully out. The tribal cheeks. Okay, I must have missed a bit on the inside of that one then. Oh yeah, there we go. Ding ding. Oh. Ding. Beautiful. Damn, why they have to make food so tasty? That's fucked up. It's real cruel of them, right? I follow you on Twitter, the same username as on Twitch, so if I find something you need to drop me a message, I'll have a look for you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's really lovely. I was struck mid-typing that last guy. Hey, we've all been there. We've all typed something and I go, what the fuck did I just mean? Oreos are a detriment to my weight loss. Oreos are so nice. Oh, hello. There we go. Why are you not coming clean? Ding. Okay, spotting the dirt now is going to be tricky, I suspect. Oh, hello, hello. Ding. I acknowledge you as my tribal cheek. I can't claim credit for that. That one's one of Jericho's as well, I'm pretty sure. I saw a thing have a little bit of white on the meter there. Where was it? Okay, where's my checklist? Ooh, we've nearly done the lot. Right. Large bridge slats. Where are they? Large bridge slats. Is that this? Oh, small bridge? Large bridge. Okay, which one of these needs to... Oh. There you are. Ding. There we go. Slide guards, tower roof support struts, tower vertical struts. Okay. Now what do we define as these slide guards? Oh. 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 Slide guard. Ding. Tower roof support struts. I'm physically looking up like that's going to help me. Oreo ice cream sandwich is fastly becoming a favourite. They're so decadent. But my god. Oh, vertical strut. Where is the dirt on here? Oh. I have to hop out for that, don't I? Ding. Tower roof support struts. Oh, I must have missed one of these little sun-looking things there. Okay. Fair. But which one? Tesco has raspberry Solero ice creams on Club Card. Looking at them like you evil, evil bastards. This one, aha. This is the PowerWash of the rocket fuel. Is this PowerWash of the rocket fuel the ultimate warrior kept talking about? I think so. I'm going to load the spaceship with this shit. Ah, there we go. Big black stain there. Oh, gunky. Beautiful! Mwah! 5 stars. $1,825. Beautiful. 100% complete. Let's have a look at our handiwork, shall we? There we go. God, any kid would be happy to play on this, wouldn't they? Stego slide. Whee. Beautiful. Goodness me. There you go. Nobody's going to get the big AIDS playing on this now. Alright. Job complete. Open the tablet to continue. Look at this. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Oh, it is satisfying. Look how clean we've made it all. Beautiful. Nice. Super job on the playground, Dirt Finder. Looking at it now, I'll admit there may have been the odd fleck of dirt here and there. And aren't there just so many colours in this world? Too many, perhaps. Anyway, you've got those bleating worry warts off my back, and for that, I cannot thank you enough. Park Warden, you're welcome. Don't let it get that way again, mate. I'll have words. Alright. So we have cleaned the detached house. That's going to be a big job. And we have cleaned the golf carts. A little dinky job for us there. What's this Freibuka has dropped in the memes channel? Fucking, I've only just seen that. Holy shit. Fucking hell. It's lime scale. Oh my god. If you guys are not in the Discord, you need to check this out. What do you mean too many colours? Oh, valid point. Would you rather have a boxed amiibo stuck up your booty hole or a frozen Labubu glued to your chest hair? I mean, I would rather not, no. I feel like the glue will come undone eventually, right? Or I can just cut the chest hair. I don't get those toys at all. Right, we will clean the golf cart and then we'll wrap up there. This should be a nice little tidy quick one. Mayor Jeff Jefferson the 13th. I need you to clean my sorry golf cart. You might have heard about my poor cat Ulysses going missing. We're all frantic with worry, what with the ceremony just round the corner. I swear I saw him on the golf course frolicking on the lily pads in the lake by the 13th. Par 13, but I always get a birdie. By the time... Sorry, par 3, but I always get a birdie. Par 13, that'd be crazy. By the time I realised it was just a boisterous carp, it was too late. I slammed on the brakes and went tumbling down the slope head over tail. Don't worry, docs have given me the all clear, said they'd never seen anyone recover from such a minor incident in so little time. But the cart needs a hose down. Well, we can do that. Jeff Jarrett. Alright, should be a little dinky job this one. Oh, we got a... Ooh. Oh my goodness, look at the difference there. We got a bunch of pun scum on this one. These ones feel like... You guys ever play Pokemon Art Academy? Where it's like, here's how you draw a really intricate picture of a really detailed Pokemon like Charizard or Venusaur. And then you get one that's like, after a training exercise, draw Piplup's head. It's an oval. This is a nice little palette cleanser after the playground. We're at 1-star cleanliness already. We're having a great time. Jeff Jarrett was my favourite Who Was That wrestler from 1999-2000 until I learned about him. Only heard about him passing for the longest of times. That's J-E-F-F, J-E-F-F, haha, E-R-S-O-N, X-triple-I, Jeff Jefferson the 13th. Ain't he great? He'll be home with his cat Ulysses tonight. I'm kind of glad that Jarrett's getting his flowers now, because I think like he got a lot of shit for things that in a lot of cases were not entirely his fault. Damn decent work of the lad. Golf cart, that's what this is. Goodness, what a coincidence. What were the odds of it saying that on the golf cart? 3 stars. Ding. Golf cart branded golf cart, my favourite. Gasoline branded gasoline, of course. Oh, I think I got 2 at the same time though. That was generous. How good of a golfer are you? A Lieutenant Dangerous? Lieutenant Dangerous, I should say. I'm not a good golfer. I'm not even particularly good at crazy golf. My girlfriend was suggesting we should play crazy golf. I think she would probably show me up at it. But that's fine, because crazy golf is just meant to be a nice time for all. And fucking crazy, I tell you what. Canopy, steering column, and tyres. Is crazy golf what you Brits call mini golf? Yeah. But it's crazy. I mean, to be fair, I guess the terms are pretty interchangeable, but yeah, we do occasionally call it crazy golf as well. That's insensitive to the mentally unwell, isn't it? Either forced to watch the Marine 3 for a month straight non-stop or never be allowed to play any Sonic game ever again. Well, looks like I'm watching the Marine 3 for a month straight, because you can't do that to me. You can't take Sonic off me, my god. That would drive me way more crazy. Oh, shit, yeah, stuff inside. Gunky Gunkos. It would be handy if I could climb inside this thing. There we go. Now, which of the tyres still has crap on it is the question. This one. Hey! Beautiful. That's job done, baby. Look at that. God, I'm a pro. Mr. Clean, eat your heart out. What if you're allowed to play Sonic game? It's the PS3 version of Sonic 06. Ooh. Ooh, not just that one. I couldn't tolerate that. They'd have to all be there. Looking at the golf cart now, it's almost like the whole thing never happened. You're a genius, Dirt Finder. Much obliged. You're welcome, Mayor. Alrighty. Next time, we will commence cleaning the detached house at 212 Acacia Avenue, which is where Little Eric lives. And every time Little Eric eats a banana, an amazing transformation occurs. You're welcome, Jeff Jarrett. Timeless video is such a good reward for a job well done. I know, right? It's like, look at this transformation. You did that. Aren't you clever? That's what it feels like. We got 30 stars. Look at us. Right, while we're here, shall we treat ourselves to a new bit and bob? Okay, we have this one. Okay, $900 will get us this one. We're close to that. We're very far off that one. Well, I think maybe we should consider getting an upgrade. Modify their appearance. Gosh, that's fun. Turbo nozzle. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wait, I can get these nozzles for this one? Do you know what? Maybe we just buy the nozzles for the basic one this time round. Fully equipped, baby. So we do 2 more jobs, save for the heavy duty. I think we definitely upgrade the basic one. Is the way to go, I reckon. And then we'll see how we feel next time. We only have 1 nozzle to get on the UX, it looks like. So that's... Oh no, there's a few more here. There's the 1500 that we start with, right? Yes. Okay, yeah, that's fully leveled up then. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And since we have indeed established that the soap is useless, but we do need them for an achievement, let's get all these while we're here. There we go. Lovely. Now we never have to think about it again. Wonderful. So there we go. Next time then we will, as stated, clean ourselves this lovely little detached house here. We're rocking and a rolling, guys. We're having a grand old time, so we are. Lovely stream as ever. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's see. Now, what do I need to do? Right. Thank you for... Oh, you're always so welcome. I love having you guys in. I love having a chat with my chat. It is always a good time because you are lovely people and I love you very much. So, if you're not already following me on social media, what are you doing? There's the links for you. If you're not already in the Discord, what are you doing? There you go. What else do I need to oh, podcasts, of course. We reached the end of the Disney Renaissance this week on Chatatouille. We have a bonus episode coming out this next Friday with some important information to all our listeners. It's alright, dude. I figured that's what you meant. A new Discord to join. You're very welcome to do exactly that. The more new faces we have in there, all the better. We've got a lovely little community of super people in there. You're very welcome to join. Do please. So yes, hopefully recording a new episode of Ruthless Aggression Relived soon. Just need to line up with Duel, and obviously that's a bit difficult because he's Australian and I am on the literal other side of the globe to him. Sonic the Hedgehog, the fanfic, the podcast. Invite is invalid. Oh shit, that's weird. I may need to update that. Let me double check. Where are we? Invite. Copy. There we go. Try that one. That should hopefully do it. Oh, Moobot is on top of it. Kinterball Computer will be getting an update in the next week. I have some new reviews ready to go for some old Sonic books. I've been looking at some of the old Sonic stories and reviewing them. I am hopefully going to be changing how I update the site so I can do more frequent, smaller updates. So we'll be doing stuff more regularly instead of doing them in big chunks. Because it's basically making me not update the site, and I don't like that. It's not cool to do that to you guys. So do check out the Kinterball Computer for all things Sonic. And as I said, more updates coming this week for that. Podcast-wise, again, yes, Sonic the Hedgehog, the fanfic, the podcast. Eddie is super busy at the minute. He's moving into a new flat. He's setting up his new improv company. So... do please be very forgiving with the fact that we are a little behind on new episodes there. New Chatatouille, as I said, coming Friday, and more podcasts to come, as you will hear on the bonus episode. Ooh, I let slip a little secret there. It's also why we're behind on budgets. Very, very fair, though. Real life always comes first. Always, always, always. Is there anything else I need to tell you? I don't think there is. I could be wrong. No, I'll tell you what we'll... Don't mind the editing break, seriously. I hate editing. I relate to that. Next week, there will be a minimum of 3 streams. Goodness me, you lucky creatures. The only one that's like set in stone at the minute is Wednesday afternoon. I will be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3 with Victoria. There will also be a Donkey Kong Bonanza stream next week, and there will also be a 100 line stream next week. We're going to do at least one layer in Donkey Kong, and we are going to do, hopefully, the next 10 days in 100 line. So do look forward to those. Also, if I can squeeze it in, I'm probably going to do another stream of this, because I'm really getting into it now. I'm really loving it. I have the need for cleaning. I also need to clean like my bedroom, so who knows? If I find the time, I'll do an extra stream for you guys. And that, I believe, is everything. So, I'm going to power wash my windows. Yeah, why not? That'd be great. So I am going to send you towards... I'm going to send you towards Luna, who's playing Artist Impact. I don't know this one. Oh, like an hour or so. True. Still not working. Try dropping me a message on Twitter or whatever, dude. I'll send you a link on there. Or on Blue Sky if you prefer. Right. Till next time then, I am going to say thank you so much for joining in our lovely stream. And I will see you again. Much love to you all, and have a lovely rest of your evening. From me to you. Oh, you fixed it. Brilliant. Great. Excellent stuff. From me to you guys, much love. Bye-bye. Mwah.